my friends, it is Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday morning. I'm not going to chat too much. I'm actually sitting outside of Casey's. I'm getting gas right now. Oh my gosh, it is cold, windy, and terrible outside. It's like the worst day possible, but we're going to get groceries at Walmart. I just dropped the kids off at school, so I have a lot to fill you in on how our weekend was and what's going on, but first I'm going to get my groceries and head home. Oh my gosh, it's awful out here. It's also the worst day to get gas. I'm not the only crazy person at Walmart right now. There are others, but that's one of the nice things. When it's terrible outside, it's not so busy in the stores. I'm actually shopping for Easter, some food items, some gift. I actually need to get Charlie's Easter basket stuff. And then also our Disney trip is like next week. So I need to find just a few final things too for that. So it's kind of a all-in-one type of thing. I have a list. I just add things to my Walmart cart and then I'll go through and delete them as I go through the store. So we'll see what I could find. Today is definitely not ideal, but later this week, even tomorrow, I just really want to start like cleaning our house and getting like that aspect done and ready to go since we are hosting. You can hear the wind outside. It's terrible. It makes me like want to rush home, but I'm trying to just take my time, trying to find all the travel size things that I need. For Charlie, I'm skipping the toys. He has way too many. He does not destroy them, so they just kind of pile up. So I think we might do some treats. Let's find something fun. Maybe we'll do this. Glow sticks were also on my list to look for Disney. Apparently this is a good way to save money, is to bring these for like the parades and whatnot. So I'm trying to decide. A glow football, that would be a terrible idea. Oh, I think these, they would love those. The swords, I will regret this purchase. There's really nobody here at the beans now. I'm going to make calico beans, I think, for Easter, where my husband is smoking a bunch of different meats, ribs, and brisket, and I thought, you know, this would be easy to throw in the crock pot. So I just need to find all the things here for it. Okay, I think that's it for today. It is really good to be home. I'm going to turn the fireplace on and have some coffee and warm up. I don't know that you can grasp like how nasty it is outside. It is so windy. It's actually snowing. And so it's just blowing around and it is really cold. If I didn't have to bring the kids to school this morning, I definitely would not have gone to Walmart. But it's like, you know what, I'm in town. We already made it this far. Let's just get it done. So glad that is over with for sure. So here's pretty much everything I picked up. I set aside the Disney items as well as Easter specific things just because you'll see a separate Disney video, I decided. And we'll keep some of the Easter stuff a surprise. Speaking of Easter, I grabbed 2 items for Charlie for his little basket. These are for my Easter basket, or I'll just put them in the pantry, just more of the Bear Bells. Our Walmart finally started carrying them, so I was really excited to see that. Now, I love these tortillas with my turkey wraps, but I can never order like store delivery. You have to buy them in the store. So, got more of those since I was in there. Just some spaghetti. We've just tried this kind like 2 nights ago, actually. I made chicken parmesan, could not tell a difference, and so I think we're gonna make the switch to this. Amazing. Best pasta sauce ever is the Mazzetta roasted garlic sauce. So just kind of refilling since we ate the one that I had in the pantry. More peanut butter. The one I shared with you last time is already gone. More oats. We're going to do like burrito bowls or like yeah, I'd say like a chicken, black bean, rice bowl tonight. So these are just really easy. They're pre-portioned, just need to pop them in the microwave. So I grabbed 2 of those. Blueberries. Who else has Oreos as a pantry staple? Am I the only one? I hope not, but yeah, our pantry is not stocked if we do not have Oreos. Just a bunch of beans, some for tonight and most for Easter. Some little mini peppers for probably our meal tonight, and then just whatever we want to have the rest of them. Some broccoli, some little tomatoes, frozen veggies. I just like to have like a backup bag of broccoli in our freezer. Broccoli is one vegetable that our whole family loves, so I mean, we can never have enough broccoli around here. I also grabbed this giant bag of corn on the cob for Easter. Corn is not in season right now, so went the frozen route. It's just nice. You know, it's kind of like going to Famous Dave's where you get your little corn on the side with your barbecue. So we will cook those for Easter. Not ideal that it's frozen, but it will do just fine. Some more OJ, some more almond milk. Grab my zero sugar. This is the French vanilla. This is my go-to. I've tried healthier options, but they just don't do justice, and you know, my coffee is non-negotiable, so I just go back to this every single time. If you have any like amazing like coffee creamer that you think I would like, let me know. Cottage cheese, again, just a staple. Some more eggs. We might actually dye these ones here later this week. Grabbed a bunch of just different butter and cream cheese to have on hand. My husband specifically requested the Kerrygold. I maybe have bought it once in my life, but he has this new recipe to try, I think with his ribs. So he wanted that. That was like the one thing he asked for. I've never tried the Tillamook extra creamy butter, but I thought that we would splurge a little bit and give that a try. And then of course just cream cheese to have on hand for various desserts. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to make yet for dessert for Easter, but I'm thinking it might involve some sort of a cheesecake. I don't know. And then we did a lot of baking over the past couple of days, so I am just refilling our pantry with the chocolate chips and the sugars and the flour and vegetable oil. So if you watched my last video, we were out of town over the weekend. We were out in Rapid City for Macy's Gymnastics. Well, while we were there, we wanted to do the whole Mount Rushmore thing, and I'm gonna put a picture right here. You can see us at Mount Rushmore. I've been there before, my husband's been there before, the kids have not. So we were hoping they would get to see it. They've been to Mount Rushmore now, but we still have not seen Mount Rushmore because it was so foggy. We could not see anything ahead of us. And then the weather just kind of went south, so we ended up coming home early, a day early. And they were saying we're 12 to 18 inches of snow, I think, or something like that. It was high. So we're like, oh my gosh, we need to get home, be safe and all that. We didn't end up getting that much snow, but definitely glad we came home when we did, just to avoid traveling in less than ideal conditions. So that was kind of our weekend. We had a good time though while we were there. We still made the best of it. And of course the kids love the swimming at the hotel. They had like a nice water park. So we did that. And then yesterday, Monday, the kids did not have school. We had our very first snow day of the year during spring, go figure. And I'm almost wondering if we should have had another snow day today. It's just not nice out there. So we've been home the past 2 days as this weather has just come through. Lots of baking, lots of like meal prepping. The house is a disaster. I didn't do any cleaning just because with everyone home, what's the point? But definitely we'll be doing that here later this week for sure. I'm going to put groceries away, eat coffee, eat breakfast, drink my coffee, and I probably should work on a little bit of laundry. Oh, and I do need to show you a couple of things around the house too. The boys actually have golf lessons after school today, so I didn't want to forget them, so I'm just going to load them into my trunk right now. Usually what I'll do is I will drop, you know, Macy off at gymnastics, boys off at golf, and then I have, with drive time, I usually have about 45 minutes-ish to run errands, and then sometimes I'll pick them up on my way home, or my husband will after work. Well, I think what I'm going to do today is, what I normally do is I will thrifting. I will just run to Goodwill and roam the aisles for a little bit and see if I can't find anything. Sometimes I'll do a car wash too, but not happening today. They probably aren't even open today. But I do have like a box of clothes that I've cleaned out that I might drop off as well. I was thinking I should go through my Easter decor and maybe try to pare it down a little bit as well. 2 Easter bins is quite a bit. I really only decorated the kitchen, so I feel like I should probably get rid of a few things to make room for the couple of new ones that I picked up this year. So I might do that today, but I do want to show you, you're kind of probably seeing in the background, I made just a few changes while we've been home the past couple of days. I'm really just, it's trial and error. I'm just moving things around, seeing what I like, and I think I like this. I think. So in my last video, which I will talk about, I was working on the frame for this art. It's like a really neutral watercolor art. I think it's, I can't remember how big it is. I don't know. I can link it in my description box. But then I bought this frame off of Etsy. I did spray paint it and I like it a lot better. I'm one who, my wood tones need to match or coordinate. I don't know, it just bothers me when they don't. So anyways, I did not really care for how it looked on this wall in the foyer, so I put it outside of our bedroom and I actually really like it. So I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do on this wall over here? I just cannot figure it out. I'm like, let's try the mirror that was there on this wall, and I actually really like it. Of course, it's not hung yet because we're still working through if I wanna keep it there for good, but it fills our foyer a lot better. I don't know, it just makes sense to me. So I've just been like playing with that stool, came from our bathroom, just trying to figure out, I still wanna do a bench. I moved the bench here, I don't think it's going to stay there, but I just wanted it out of the way. So I'm just like mixing and matching with things around the house to see what I like, but I'm like 75% sure this mirror will stay here, and it just fills the wall. It definitely, I don't know, it coordinates really well with the rug, and it gives me more of that wow that I was looking for. And why I've held off on doing this for so long was that I love having a mirror above this table, but I think I like the big mirror on this side more. And if I hung it, I could maybe do a bench, but I don't want to get too busy over here. It's not a very big space. So I'll probably take this mirror off and put it above like a different table around the house, and I'll leave it there until I find something to replace it with. And yeah, that's my wreath off the front door because it keeps blowing off because it's so windy. So yeah, mini update on the mirror. This is why I don't hang things, because I changed my mind. But when you know, you know. And I just didn't know here, and here I feel like I know. It was meant to go there. So that's kind of a mini update as far as the entryway goes. I've been talking about doing this entryway makeover. Well, now that I'm planning to hang this mirror on this wall, it pretty much covers the wall. It kind of defeats the purpose of my little project that I was going to do in here, which was to do, you know, some sort of like shiplap. I was thinking even vertical shiplap would have been pretty, but with this mirror going here, it doesn't need it, I don't think. Like, this is my statement that I needed. So I actually changed my mind over the weekend and texted the contractor I hired to come in and do some of these projects and asked, is it too late to change my mind? I think I want to do this one instead of the entryway. And they're like, totally fine. So we're gonna skip the entryway makeover. I still have to find some decor for the table and whatnot, but I'm just not 100% sure that I wanted to do that in the foyer anymore. I'm like, you know, I don't want to spend the money if I'm not 100% sure. It was just giving me a little bit of anxiety. I was up all night like, is this the right project to be doing in our house? Yeah, these are the things that keep me up at night. So second guessing all the things. So we're gonna skip the entryway for now. Still going to leave the mirror here and kind of let it soak in a little bit, make sure we love it before I hang it. But the new project is upstairs. I think I should go up there to show you though. I'm gonna call this the catwalk. This is to get back to some of the kids' bedrooms. We have this big, giant wall. And originally I was thinking, let's just board and batten the entire like hallway upstairs. Well, I feel like might be a little bit overkill. So what I decided to do, and what we are doing now, is we're just going to do like the grid pattern board and batten to this wall only as like a really cool accent wall. Of course, you can kind of see it from our living room, but ever since we were building this house, I've dreamed that, or planned, I wanted to do 4 pictures of the kids on this wall, like larger ones, and this would be where they would go. So the plan is to do, I won't tell you what color yet, I'm sure you can guess, but we're gonna fill this whole wall with the grid pattern board and batten and paint it a fun color. And then we'll hang photos of the kids. And then I also wanna do a large runner rug on the floor as well. We might do the lights or picture lights above it as well. I went back and forth with having our electrician install them, which he could come and do. Or I could just buy like the battery operated ones to go above the photos, which is also an option. So I'm just gonna wait though on that decision until we get the wall done, photos hung, and then we'll go from there. So we have that going on upstairs, and then also the library corner as well. So the library corner is just off of this wall. We're gonna do the accent to over here. Right now I have this sideboard and I have yet to style it since we moved in. I just placed stuff there that I'm not sure where else to put it. So we have like this big corner area where, you know, we could have added a bathroom. That was originally the plan. But we're like, you know what? There's a bathroom right here. It just seems like overkill. So we left it. And I'm glad we did. I kind of wish we did a window, but other than that, I'm glad we left this. So this will be where our library goes. It's going to be like an L shape to fill this whole wall going all the way to the ceiling. I even had a bench seat built in as well. So I think that'll be really pretty. So I'm excited to share that with you coming up in the next few months. But this accent wall actually happens right when we get back from our vacation. So that one is happening sooner rather than later. And then when they are here, they are also building me, I think I talked about this, a unit that's going to fill the side of the refrigerator with different shelves where I can display kids' artwork. We could do calendar. I'm also thinking like cutting boards, like just fun stuff we want to display. But I did want to sit down and honestly just say thank you to you all for, I received so many like comments and messages and emails even, just really uplifting ones for sure. And I'm not gonna cry, I promise. But it was something I feel like I needed to hear almost. It's been a tough year. Which is what you would think would be the complete opposite when you move into your new home, but my style's definitely changed and it's evolved. I've evolved for sure. And I know there's been a huge learning curve throughout the process, and there's just some really unkind people out there as well, which don't make it any easier. Yeah, I find my style, it's kind of changed from more of that farmhouse look to, it's still kind of farmhouse. I still love all the farmhouse, but more that organic, modern, I don't know. I just go with what I like, and I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not trying to follow any certain trends or decor styles. I'm just really trying to use pieces that I love. I honestly don't even watch a lot of decor related content on TV, on YouTube, on anything. I'm really more lately, because I've just really changed. I don't know, I've been really into watching like health and fitness, and also Disney, only because we're going to Disney. Otherwise I probably wouldn't be watching it at all. But yeah, my focus has kind of changed a little bit. I still love decorating though, and all your comments were just super nice. I'm just still learning, and it's been an adventure. I keep saying that, but yeah, I do plan to still take a little bit of a break from my decorating for the time being. I want to get through Easter, of course, and then our trip, and then also these home projects that we have going on, but I will be back at it. I'll probably still just do some vlogs and we'll see where that goes. I'm sure it won't be gone too long. It's really hard for me to not share that kind of stuff because that's also what I love to do, but I've really kind of shifted gears lately, and you've probably noticed that as well. I've been really I love being in the kitchen. I love, I'm not gonna cry. I don't know what it is. In our other house, I was never in the kitchen. I hated cooking. And now I find myself, I'm just really pulled there to try to find, I don't know, good food for us to eat. So I've shifted a little bit. I've always just kind of shared on my channel over the years what I love and enjoy doing, and kind of taking you through my life, really, the birth of our kids, everything. So, and of course, building the house. And I plan to continue to do that. So I hope you'll stick with me. If you're only here for the decor, I get it for sure. I'll still plan to share some of it, but we'll just mix in what's going on in my life as well. So yeah, I just want to say thank you. I needed to, I feel like, just hear that. Yeah, so I had taken the whole weekend off from social media. I definitely needed that aspect, and so yeah, it's good to be back in front of the camera again, and again, just wanted to say thank you. Just so sweet. Yeah. You want to wag your tail, but you don't. He's such a good dog. I was just vacuuming. I'm just kind of doing some random cleaning around the house for today. I actually had kind of I don't know, I want to try to bring the black lamps from our living room that I just bought and try them in here. I was thinking I want to add more black in here to really, what's the word? For more of a cohesive look, I think is what I'm trying to say. I have a lot of black out in our living and kitchen, and when you come in here, I also want that black to tie in here as well. Not a ton, but just little pops of it. I have black, I have a giant black TV. I have black frames. The mirror that I have is a black frame, but I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe the black lamps would look nice in here, which is good. I think they would work, but I invested in them thinking they would be in our living room for a long time. So I'm gonna try them though. These are the things that I like to do on my own time, but since I'm vlogging today, you get to just see it all, I suppose. So gray lamps, here's the before. Don't mind the Post-it note. Those are, I think, like positive affirmations that my husband has on there. I don't know, I'm undecided. I might just leave it for a couple days. This is what I do. I just move things and I'll live with them for a little bit and see what I think. They're big lamps, not gonna lie. A true day in the life though of CrystalTara, rearranging something in some form or fashion. Charlie's like, what is this woman doing? He's kind of hiding back there. But I brought the white lamps back out, and I will say I do like these better. I think it helps brighten it up, but I also miss the black. So I'll figure it out. We're just gonna live with it for a couple days, but I will say this is why I always buy things in pairs of 2, because they just are so much more versatile when you're moving things around the house. I mean, these could literally go in any single room. And same with the tables too. We can switch things around as much as we want, which is what I like to do. I ended up moving one of the gray lamps into my office. It looks good on that table. I'm not gonna show it yet, but it goes really well with the rug that I have in there. I'm pointing like you could see it. And then I put the other one up in Madden's bedroom, which he didn't really have an official lamp. His was a desk lamp on his nightstand. And that looks good too, which is funny. I know he's going to notice it right away. Like he will walk into his room today or tonight and be like, Mom, did you give me a new lamp? The difference between Madden and my husband. My husband might notice it, but he's, I think, just grown to get used to it over the years. So, Crystal's moving things again. Just donated 2 boxes. I'm actually still sitting outside of Goodwill. I'm gonna head in really quick and just, I like to spin through and see if I can't find any treasures. Jeans I'm wearing, I bought at Goodwill, but they're from Loft, and I needed skinny jeans today to wear with the winter boots. So, that, and then a couple of weeks ago I actually found the mother load of the OXO pop top containers. I think I bought them all and I put them away in my pantry for when I need them. They're like $2 or $3 a piece. I'm like, amazing, because of course you guys know we use them a lot at our pantry and we can always use more of them. So I'll pop through, see if I can't find anything. I'm also debating if I have time to spin through Hobby Lobby. It's tough because I like to go to Hobby Lobby, but they don't open till 9, and I'm usually like in town at 8 a.m. wanting to go to these places, so it doesn't work out to just wait around. I end up spending way too much money. So anyways, long story short, let's go in and see if I can't find anything. Not having any luck today. I am so glad he did not style my hair today. We went up in the clip. I'm so glad these clips are like back in style, you know, the hair clips, right? You know what I'm talking about. But I did not have any luck at Goodwill, not a single thing. Well, there was like one thing, but the kids are in like weird stage where they're almost in between sizes. The twins are 7, they fit in 7 right now, but not much longer, but 8s are still too big. And Madden, he's still in 8s because he's a little bit smaller, but 10s are way too big on him. So they're all like in this just awkward stage where it's really hard to shop for them right now. So nothing there. And then I did pop through Hobby Lobby. I've had a hard time with Hobby Lobby lately. I'm not sure what is going on. So they have like kitchen items now. I saw garden hoses. They still had kitchen or like home decor, but I don't know. I feel like they're in like this weird transition. And none of it was on sale except for the one thing I was going for, which I double checked online before I even went, because it seems like things are never on sale. But I picked up this black planter. No, it's a vase. It's not a planter. This black vase. So this is the one I grabbed, 50% off of $59.99, so $30. But I'm looking for just more black pieces to put around the house. And I think that this will be pretty with some greenery coming out. And I like that it's a wide opening. Is that weird? Probably. My husband is actually picking up the boys from golf, so I'm going to get dinner started. I just need to, I have this diced chicken that I bought from Aldi that I'm going to cook. And then we'll put together our little rice bowls, or I still don't know what to call those. What do we call burrito bowl? I don't know. Here's how our dinner turned out. This is my little burrito bowl. So we have chicken, corn, tomatoes, black beans, a little bit of our salad mix, the peppers, just because we don't like onions. Oh my gosh, Charlie. And did I say the rice and avocado? And then I couldn't resist just a little dollop of light sour cream in the middle. Okay friends, I'm going to end the vlog right here. I'm heading out to pick up Macy and Madden from both of their practices, and we're gonna call it a night. So anyways, just want to say thank you so much for joining me for this kind of everyday day in the life. Sometimes it's just nice to have those. Tomorrow I'm actually going to do some cleaning, and I will bring you along if you need some extra motivation for the Easter weekend. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next one.